Hello, people that in the house are doing. Today, I'm just going to talk about drinking. Now, before anybody says, I know the government, I know people are saying I'm starting this government trend where I'm just promoting government uh, propaganda, I suppose you could say, by stopping people from drinking at all and using the car, which is alright, which is fair enough. But it's not that. It's about drinking. Like, I might as well tell you straight. One of my uncles that used to, I suppose that I didn't know, but he would have been dead before I was alive. He dragged himself to that. Let's put it that way. He spent every last cent on drink. Every last cent. There wasn't anything left. He put his house. He put everything on it. And at the end of the day, he ended up, end up with a bad kidney and ended up basically killed him. That's more or less. Because he had no money and nothing at all, and you know that's just that's my personal kind of story with that. And I just want to say it is pretty bad. Like, I never took a drink. I'm still young, obviously. I'm very still young. Um, but it is bad. It's really, really bad for me. I would tell the people, like, I heard people saying to me, "Look, I'm broke. I have no money," and I'm just like to them, "Do you drink? Do you smoke?" And someone, 9 out of 10 times they say yes to one of them, and I'm like to them, if you cut down the smokes, cut down the drink. I know everybody likes going out every so often. That's fine. Once in the blue moon is fine, but every week, like, you see people drinking every week, and you're just like, like, I tell you something about somebody. This is only recently somebody tried, not too long ago. And I said to this person that I know they were always drinking. They were always drinking on the weekends and everything, and they were constantly drinking. Barely could stand up for a week after that, after the drinking on the Saturday and Sunday night. And it was like to them, you were talking about going, like, these people be, 18, say, going on 19. And I was like to them, if you save up, you could go, like, they were always talking about going to Malta. And I was like, yeah, if you save up your money, and you save it up and you don't take a drink, you get to Malta in no time. And long behold, he saved up a month. He didn't drink for a month. And long behold, he went over to Malta. And he had a great time in Malta, didn't take a drink. And then now he's not drinking at all. And which is a great thing, because it really, I suppose it was a wake up call, because he was a teenager, I suppose you could say, beforehand. And now he's an adult. Because he understands now that I was right to say to him, cop on. Because I was worried about him. And simple, and everybody should be worried about anybody who's drinking, because it does go out of hand, believe me. I've seen people say they never drink, and it does go out of hand, especially with young people. Like, I am sick of seeing young people drinking. Like, believe me, it really, really takes bits out of my heart to see young people drinking. I mean, when I was young, back in my day, let's put it that way, back in my day, we didn't have a clue if drink was. We didn't have a clue what harm was doing to us, because we had no internet, we had no phones, we had nothing like that. We were just, the word was going around. It was like nobody said to you you could get liver cancer, liver. You have to be on a. You have to go to the toilet in a bag and the rest of that. And it wasn't around. There wasn't a more of awareness. That's something, and I can't get over. I really can't. This is something that's always stuck with me. I can't get over how young people nowadays can drink and understand. In a few years' time, I might be an alcoholic. I might not be able to even, like, let's say 5 times out of 10, loads of people become, like, they spent every last cent on the alcohol instead of the children or the house or anything like that. And like, I understand every so often it's fine, to be honest, but not drinking constantly, and especially when you're young. Like, as I said to one person one time who was young, underage drinker, you have a long time to drink, and then you won't enjoy it when you get when you get younger, when you get older, which is true. But I seriously don't know what young people take, especially young. Like, I understand adults, at least they know what they're getting themselves into, but young people just think it's cool and down at the block and the rest of that. But seriously, I'm telling you straight, I'm not a person that'd be a bullshitter. Let's put it as simple as that. But seriously, it is really, really bad for you. I mean, even like when you're young, like say you're 16 or 17, just wait. Just wait and just wait. Like, it's not, like, there's better things to be spending your money on. And, at the end of the day, as I always saying, which is nearly the saying of my life now, your health is your wealth. And nothing can change that. And if you're going to fire a Drake down you every 10 seconds of the day, it's obviously not going to go your way. Let's put it that way. And, your health is your wealth. You always have to take care of yourself. And you always have to do whatever you can to make yourself healthier. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know probably blabbered on for 9 hours. Subscribe more and bye.